Hey, so what's good, YouTube? Welcome to the channel, your girl Natasha Nisha. So this is a quick one, a bit of an installment, the third installment on an update on my entrepreneurial journey. So basically, I'm just documenting the journey, and that I can look back and whoever can get value from it, all the better. So basically, I'm just gonna unpack how was the last week. So how was it? It was a fairly slow week in regard to business, slow and all that, but there is always some growth and something that we learn, is what I noted. And um, also, it's a new month, spring has sprung. So spring has come with tons of positivity. We're out of winter. It's getting warmer here now, and I'm ever so grateful also, that I survived the winter, like without getting any serious flu or what have you, as was the case, many a times in previous winters, and now that I'm like, not in any of these stressful, toxic environments, I find that, my health is even improving, so there's that. But either ways, like on the journey, I'm always learning like how to do marketing and sales. And I find that like the more I'm into the sales thing, learning and understanding, I can't help but fall in love with sales, the process, the sales and marketing. It's so exciting. It's like shit, like where was this thing all my life? Like why didn't I, And like in my high school days, I did do business economics, so there was a little bit of a business background that I was taught and what have you. But I don't know why I didn't like get into sales. But I have been told that naturally I am a great salesperson at other jobs. If some of my previous work experience was in retail, so there I was told that I do have a natural great sales thing about me. But either ways, I guess that's just from me, like speaking and like just if I know something and then I'm gonna share it is what I found. Either ways, I don't answer them. But so I found this love for marketing. And but not so much the marketing, but the sales, like understanding the process, and it's so exciting. It actually changed my whole view. I got a newfound respect for salespeople, and sales was always that like difficult job that nobody really aspired to, like in the circles that I was with. But then also I always heard that the salesperson, it was a lonely experience, but then they made like tons of money. So there were both sides, that I heard. Either ways, or a newfound respect for salespeople and businesses and entrepreneurs as well, and like just being on the journey thus far also has brought me to a place whereby, like, I can actually see a different future for myself. Like it's like so much more full and alive, the future that I feel. So it had me writing down some goals. So these are some of my goals. I'm just gonna share it, and this is me also sharing it, but like speaking it into existence. So let's get it. So I have here, it's the marketing and the sales. I want to get really good at that, and then my own business, I want my business to grow and thrive. And then some of my other goals is I want to be a speaker, a keynote speaker of sorts. So even the channel here and the business all will help. Like before I even get to the place, I need to have something behind, like a proof. Like I really need to, because right now I'm like on the journey, so there's no substance that I can share. So in regard to the business, but from my own life, my personal life story, there's so much. But either ways, keynote speaker, some of the goals. And then I also like to dabble in the crypto. I was day trading for a while, and then Also, I'm into the NFT stuff, all of that. Thanks to Gary V. Gary V just lit me up there in that regard. So yeah, that is a few years now. I think since May 2020 is when I got into crypto and what have you. And then also because like funds were not so flowing, I was dabbling in and out, but I learned so much about crypto and why it has started, what's the need, like just to get us off this world financial system that is rigged, so this is what do we call it, I'll get the word later, but otherwise I'm going to go online. Then also some of the goals that I have, or want to write a book or 2 or 3, yes sir. I want to put out a single, yes sir. And I want to learn to code. There is this thing about me and computers, like just, I don't know if it's at the IT, but I like can get lost in it in this. I have a big interest in that. So I want to learn how to code or something that interests me. I also want to learn eventually as time goes to do real estate and how to flip properties. So that's something else. And then also some goals for me is I actually do want to be married again. It's such a beautiful thing if it's done right with the right person. And life gets so lonely. And like now, as you see me, I'm just coming from the shops, and shit, I had to, like, the grocery was so heavy and I had to carry it all alone. And I was like, if I had a partner, kind of a thing. And then the funny thing about that also, I was just struggling alone and thinking and laughing that, like whoever is my one, then how he God, how he must also be, like struggling, thinking that oh, if I had a wife, she could be maybe preparing my meals or something. So it's so crazy the way it works out. There's no body thing, but whatever. Yeah, I want to still be married again, and I want to do it right this time. I can't afford any mistakes in that regard. I don't have time, and it's so painful. It's just like, no, it's either I'm gonna do it right or not at all. And also, whilst I was walking and thinking, like I was like, I'm carrying this heavy grocer now. And then I just thought back, like, you know what? I was married and I thought I did it right, but I was still in the same predicament. Even as a wife, I was doing all the heavy lifting. I was working. I had to buy the food, pay the food, cook the food. Oh, I don't even want to go into that. But either ways, yeah. So I just truly had a raw deal, and I also want to take some responsibility because it's me that was a drifter into that marriage. Didn't prepare myself when etc. So I also have some part. I chose bad and I wasn't ready for it, and I was still unhealed, broken, and so there's all of that also that contributed to that bad marriage. So yeah, I want to just marry again and I want to have kids, a child, like start a family. And some other goals I have here is that ballroom dancing. Yeah, I wanna, like I was just watching a bit of a short snippet of, my childhood movie growing up. The movie that was like the soundtrack of my childhood, what I can say is that movie Annie. Annie, I don't know if you know it, especially the original 1982 version of the orphan Annie with that red hair and all it's a musical and like all the songs and just all that was like I watched that movie like over over 3 times, as a child. It was my favorite as well. So I was just now watching a snippet of that on YouTube. I actually downloaded it and saved it to my phone. Every time I feel like. And then I just play that over and I just reminisce and I just get all crazy and think of my childhood and how fun it was on one side, but it was also tough on the other side. So yeah, so then I just love Annie and the the I don't know, the lifestyle. It's so like the women are so very feminine and the guys are so really masculine, and like all of that I love so much. So there, watching that always makes me want to dance because it's a musical and then there's a dancing. Then I want to learn. It reminds me that I want to learn ballroom dancing as well, like that girl that dances the Daddy Warbucks's wife, I think she is. And then other goals. I feel so vulnerable right now sharing all this. But anyways, it's just for myself. You guys aren't even supporting my channel anyhow, so yeah. So and then I want to get on to my fitness journey. It's so important, especially now as I age. I'm sure so many of you are wondering what's my age, but I'm not even gonna say. But either ways, I wanna get on my fitness journey and then also learn more about food, how best to prepare food, what are the best food combinations, the timing, and because there's so much that we don't know, and yeah, want to just really learn. I know we know the fruit, the veggie, your carbs, your protein, your meat, but like there is a way, and I just want to like understand it so much more. That I only feed my body the best, and that for optimum sound health, and yeah. So then this week or yesterday's I was listening to an audio book, and the audio book titled Outwitting the Devil. So I also followed Richard Branson, and he was mentioning something about that, and about the drifting, the two types of people that there are drifters. Oh gosh, a fly. There are drifters and there are the non-drifters. So it just got me inquisitive there, so then I just downloaded the there's a fly. I'm not gonna edit or cut or anything does. So yeah, whatever. Either ways, the audio book Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. That book is really something. So I was listening to that, and then it's just also like changing my mindset, and just I see so many ways in me whereby there's a drifting spirit still, although it's not so bad. I can say that I'm fairly a non-drifter, but I see the ways the trap, the spirit comes in, with all those things that he mentions, like the flattery and just all of that. So yeah, but then I'm gonna end this one, but I just want to say that like what I learned also super powerful is that failure is not a reason to give up. Failure is never a reason to give up. Try again, try again, try again. Stay relentless. Don't give up. Be tenacious. And bounce back if you really want that goal. Do everything within your power to attain it. So this is just all I have for this one, and I've been all over the show. Hope you can get some value if you're watching, and this is all for me. I'll see you on the next installment. I'm gonna do a next one, so stay tuned to the channel. You're gonna Natasha Nisha. Peace out.